Welcome to the History Help channel, and today we are looking into Indian historiography. And in Indian historiography, we'll be looking into the ancient Indian historiography. So, some of the questions that we have to ask in the ancient Indian historiography is: did ancient India have a historian like Herodotus or Thucydides, like that of the Greek world? Did we have a historical sense or historical awareness? Did we record about events? Did we record about battles? Did we record about kings and dynasties? If we really had historical literature, did they teach anything or did they convey anything about ancient India? So let us take a look at what was present in ancient period of India. So one of the things to see is that there are a couple of things which need to be taken note of. So if history is a unique way of recording events, then ancient period did not have a historian of that order. That is because chronology had always been a weak point in the ancient Indian period. If history is actually looking into the past and recording the causes and the effects, then too ancient period did not boast of such recorded narratives. But what can be said about the Indian bent of mind is that probably they were not looking into events and past effects and were not looking into the uh, battles and conquests. They were more looking into the purpose of life than the liberation of soul and all that stuff. So the history of India and the historiography of India is slightly different. So what did we have? What did Indian literature, historical literature have? So coming to that, uh, if you take into the fact about even before Puranas, if you take into the fact of Mahabharata, there are a lot of mention about battles, states, administration, customs, manners, and all that. Even in our Puranas, there is a lot of information about kings and their genealogies. We also have inscriptions and copper plates. We have copper plates of dynasties like the Gangas and the Cholas in south. So there is historical materials of that order. Then we also have that. These records talk about grants. They talk about economic and religious conditions. So we do know about our political chieftains and administration and all that. Then we also have semi-historical works that talks about lives of saints. For example, Ashwagosha wrote Buddha Charita. Then Bana has written about Harsha Charitra, which talks about the king Harshavardhana. It is not more than 250 pages, but it still tells about Harshavardhana's this one. So there is a sort of biography existing in India. Then there is Bidhana's Vikramanka Devacharita. Then we have Kalhana's Rajatarangiri. Even Kautilya's Arthashastra talked about, the revenue, appointment of the officials, record keeping and surveys and all that. Then we can also talk about Prithviraj Charita and all that. So we do have some historical works. Another thing we can tell is we have something called Indian literature has something called Prabandhas, which is nothing but a collection of narratives. So one of the examples is Prabandha Chintamani. And talking about Kalhana, who wrote about Rajita Rangini, he talks about Kashmir kings. And he wrote that in 1148 AD, Kalhana. But yes, he was patriotic. Kalhana was a patriotic person. He wrote a lot about the Kashmir kings, but his intention was not record keeping, to keep records. His intention was to teach the king moral lessons. So he says why it is important to have a strong monarchy, why it's important to have political stability. So Kalhana's attitude was that history was used for teaching. So we have a historian in Kalhana with that. way. In south of India, if you look, we have a Bhakti movement like the people like saints like Shankara, Ramanuja, Madhvacharya, Basaveshwara, and all have written a lot of works. Uh, and again, chronology is a bit difficult to figure out in south of India, but we do have Sangam literature also, which talks about the Sangam age had talks about political period and social customs, religious and all that. So some of the works of Sangam literature like Mani Mekhalai and Silapadikam give a lot of historical information. So Macaulay says that Indians have no historical sense. This is not very true because maybe it is not like events connection, but there is a lot of data available. Also, Al-Baruni says that ancient Indians have a habit of mixing truth and false. This is not actually true, but it has to be taken with a pinch of salt. So the ancient Indians were kind of like abstract, and so they they were a mix of ideal and abstract. So when they took both, the Indians can say both right or and wrong. So it was like whatever they said could not be taken completely correct or completely wrong. So it was like they were kind of abstract people. So it does not mean they were lying. Their way of looking into things was different. So next we will look into medieval Indian historiography, which looks into Muslim and Mughal historiography in the next video. Thank you.